U.S. President Donald Trump has announced that the U.S. and Japan have struck a trade deal that includes a 15% tariff on Japanese imports. In a Truth Social post, Trump said the pact includes $550 billion worth of Japanese investments into the United States. He also stated that Japan will expand market access for American manufacturers of cars, trucks, rice and other agriculture products. However, Trump did not mention any easing of the existing 25% auto tariffs, which apply to more than a quarter of Japan's exports to the U.S. Now, Trump's announcement reportedly followed a meeting with Japan's top trader at the White House on Tuesday. Listen in to what Donald Trump said.
But I just signed the largest trade deal in history. I think maybe the largest deal in history with Japan. And that was done with Japan. They had their top people here, and we worked on it long and hard, and it's a great deal for everybody. I always say it has to be great for everybody. It's a great deal. A lot different from the deals in the past, I can tell you that. But we're doing really well as a country. We're strong.
All right, Donald Trump there pom-pomming about his deal with Japan. Meanwhile, Trump also announced a new 19% tariff on imports from the Philippines. The move comes soon after Philippine president visit to White House. Trump also said U.S. goods heading to Philippines would now face zero tariffs under the revised agreement. Take a look.
We're going to talk about trade today.
U.S. President Donald Trump on Tuesday announced a new trade deal with the Philippines that includes a 19% tariff rate for goods coming from the country and zero tariffs on U.S. goods. The deal was reached after what Trump described on his Truth Social platform as a beautiful visit by Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. to the White House. Trump added that the two Pacific allies would also work together militarily, but gave no details. Before the meeting, Marcos, the first Southeast Asian leader to meet Trump in his second term, described to reporters the importance of his country's relationship with the U.S.
Our strongest, closest, most reliable ally has always been the United States. That is something that we value, that we are grateful for, and that we will continue to foster.
The new tariff rate was just below the 20% threatened by Trump earlier this month, but it is still above the 17% rate set in April, when Trump announced what he called reciprocal tariff rates for dozens of countries. It matches the 19% rate announced for Indonesia, and best Vietnam's slightly higher rate of 20%.
And on to other announcements made by Donald Trump. The United States and Indonesia have also reached a framework of a new trade agreement described as a landmark step under President Donald Trump's America First trade agenda. According to U.S. President Donald Trump's post on Truth Social, U.S. tariffs on Indonesian goods will be set at 19%, which is significantly lower than the 32% blanket duty initially proposed in April under Trump's Liberation Day tariff plan. Now, in return, Jakarta has agreed to eliminate most tariffs on American imports. The final negotiations to finalize the deal would continue over the next few weeks. The move comes amid a wave of bilateral trade pacts aimed at reshaping global trade on Donald Trump's terms, which is to prioritize U.S. market access while reducing deficits and rewarding countries willing to make concessions.